But those type of people that do that and do nothing, you're just as bad as the ones doing it. And that may be harsh, that may not sound right, but that's how I feel. Again, you can see the eggs. You can see it here, you can see it here. This is Paul Wesley, aka Princetruthchaser. Chemtrails in the skies, open up your eyes, part 6. Keep love in your heart, always. Hold the ones you love close to you. No matter how dark and how bad things seem, there's always room for light. And if you take a candle and you put it in a dark room, it will light up that room. So keep love and light in your heart until the next video. Looks like we're being poisoned, they're spraying, and especially around the sun. So what I want to do is I want to get a clear view of where they're poisoning at, and why are they concentrating around where the sun is. We're going to have some answers, I'm going to do some interviews, we're going to get down to it. We look here, here's the sun. And you can clearly see this crap that they're spraying on us. If you look in the sky, I mean, it's horrible. How can people deny this? I have no idea. This is, you know, God don't, what do they say? God don't make straight lines. So, it's just simple things like this is horrible. Hey, how are you today? I'm with the media. I have a question for you. Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home.
Why don't you look up in the sky? Does that look like a normal cloud to you? Look, does that look normal to you? Probably. You don't know what a normal cloud looks like? I don't know if you want to call this genocide or what you would call this, but to actually go ahead and call this normal is ridiculous. Because it's not normal. There's something totally wrong with what's going on right now. I mean, this can be seen on Doppler radars. This can be seen pretty much anywhere you go. And it's just a matter of getting off our couches and doing something about it. How is this normal? It's not. Again, take a look. Hey sir, how you doing today? Look up at the sky. Does that cloud look normal to you? Does that look like normal clouds or not? Huh? It looks beautiful? It doesn't, I know. You see it? How you doing, sir? Look up at the sky. Does that look normal to you? You don't care. You're being sprayed on. He's like, not really. Again, this is just the ignorance. How you doing today, sir? Look up at the sky real quick. Does this look normal to you? Look up at the clouds. Does that look normal?
Yeah, what's going on?
You can't see that they're spraying in the sky? It's called chemtrails. It's
Chemtrails.
You know what a chemtrail is? Well, how is that not a chemtrail? Can you explain that? You can clearly see it. You can see it right here. The lines in the sky. You're telling me this isn't a chemtrail? I mean, this is how asleep people are. He said, and see, that's the thing, is people say it's not a chemtrail, but when you ask what it is, they have no idea. Explain to me what a chemtrail is. Explain to me, if it's not a chemtrail, what you're actually seeing in the sky. Because it sure as hell isn't a cloud. Doesn't look like a cloud. It's not puffy. It's not what people call a wispy cloud. Because you can clearly see where, right here. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to see this. To actually see that this is not normal. And I'm going to walk even further, do some more interviews, just to really get a basis on what people think. Where people's minds are. What do they think? How are you today, sweetheart? Look up in the sky. Does this look normal to you or what? You see the clouds?
Yeah, it looks okay.
It looks okay? What kind of clouds are they? Well, do clouds do straight lines? Excuse me, if you look up, does that look like a normal cloud to you? Does it look like they're spraying kind of or no?
Does it look like what?
Like they're spraying maybe? Like some kind of spray in the sky? If you look at this one, maybe if you look at this one over here by the sun, have you ever really paid attention to actually...
Yeah. I guess it doesn't strike me as odd, no.
It doesn't strike you as odd. Why wouldn't it strike you as odd?
Because I mean, the formations are always strange, they're always unique, so it's not bizarre that something might look like something else.
So you would think that if you've seen a bunch of straight lines, even crisscrossing, that would be normal? Just, alright, how about this one right here? You can see it right here where it goes like straight across.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a...
Does it look a little maybe bizarre to you? A little odd that it may not be what you think it is, a cloud?
Maybe, yeah. I guess if there's a few doing the same thing.
A few doing the same thing. One quick question. Do you think it's possible that maybe the government would be spraying this, or do you think that the government might...
What do you think they're spraying it for?
Maybe to depopulate the planet, to control the weather, to control the food we eat by spraying it, Monsanto being...
But I mean, what do you think they're spraying right now? Or you think that's coming from somewhere else?
Well, I think it's coming out of planes. The planes are actually flying by, spraying it out. Kind of like Agent Orange was sprayed. Exactly. Thank you. Have a nice day. As you can see,
What's it for?
I'm just filming. I mean,
Okay.
You can Google chemtrails, and if you Google chemtrails,
Google Chemtrails?
it's called chemtrails. Now look at this one. See this over here? How it's like it lines?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That most people walk around and they just don't look up.
Yeah.
You have a nice day. How you doing, man? Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen this mess that's in our sky right here? Does that look normal to you?
Not really.
Not really? Does it look like somebody might be spraying this shit on us or what?
It could be.
Huh? Could be. Anything's possible?
Alright.
Alright, man, thank you. And I think that last interview, the last girl I talked to, you know, she first said it seems odd. And, you know, when you see that you're getting patterns, intelligent patterns, obviously by them flying in different formations and making X's and different things like that, when you see that, the truth, I think when you're walking up to the truth, it's like you can't deny it. So I'm going to get some more people's opinions and just see what people think. Is the chemtrail agenda BS or is it real? 90% of the people aren't even going to be bothered because they're so used to being in their comfort zone. They're so used to being in their little, you know, average day slave system lives that they really don't want to will into existence the fact of change. They maybe think something can be wrong and maybe I can change it. Hey guys, how are you? When you look up at the clouds, what do you see? What do you think? Do you think that looks normal? Hey guys, when you look up at the clouds, do you think that looks normal to you? Or you just don't even care? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. The fluoride must be working on people apparently, because no one gives a shit. No one cares anymore about what they eat. No one cares about the air they breathe. No one cares. No one cares about anything apparently. Let's go. Hey, how you guys doing today? When you look up at the sky, when you look up at the clouds, what do you see? Does it look normal to you? Or it does. That looks like a normal cloud over here to you? What's normal about that cloud?
It's a cloud.
It's up in the sky, so it's a cloud, huh? It looks like they're spraying. If you look at it, you see it? Look up. Does it look in the sky? Does that look normal to you? Or does it look like they're spraying? Look, as a matter of fact, look right here. Right above the yellow. You see here? You see here? Does that look like a normal cloud? A normal puffy cloud should look like? Or does it look like someone might be spraying something in the air? Again, this is just getting people's take. What people think. How is this not blatant, like in your face, dude? Look, it's right here. This is a normal cloud. This is a normal puffy cloud. Look at it. I mean, are you kidding me? Hey, how you guys doing today? How you doing? How you doing today? Nothing? I mean, people don't even interact with each other. If you see me out here, People, like, they don't even, they're so mind controlled. The system has humanity so mind controlled that they don't even want to interact with one another. You say hi to someone on the street, they look like you're freaking crazy. I ain't gonna say hi to you. Let them look, no, they can't even, we can't even intelligently interact with each other. Then how the hell are we gonna even like embrace the concept that maybe we could be in the popular? And again, you know, love is key, no matter what's happening. You know, if we keep loving our hearts and we collectively, enough of us get together and will into existence so that change is possible and then we can stop this, it'll be stopped. But if we can't even interact with each other on a conscience like level, then I don't know what to say. I mean, look at this, right around the sun. Hey, sweetheart, how are you today? All I want you to do is look in the sky. Does this look like a normal cloud to you?
I'm not speaking English.
You don't speak English? Is that cloud?
Oh.
Cloud? No?
No.
No cloud.
No.
See? She don't even, thank you. She doesn't even speak English, but she knows that was not, this is not normal. Look at this, we'll look over here. And I'm not spreading fear. I'm not trying to spread hate. I'm just trying to say, open up your minds. Look around you. And know, you know, pay attention to normal things. I mean, this goes even way far deeper than chemtrails. You know, if you look at the media you watch on your regular news stations, pay attention to what, are they pushing fear? Are they pushing love? If you look at the food you eat, pay attention. What am I putting in my body? I mean, it's just, the chasm between what we're told and what's really going on is insanely deep. It's just, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. It's just, this is bad. Hey, how you guys doing today? You guys doing good? Listen, look in the sky real quick. What does this look like? Does that look like normal clouds to you, or does that look like it's not normal?
It ain't normal.
That's not normal. Have you ever heard of chemtrails? Do you mind being on camera? Can you use my... Chemtrails is when they spray in the sky. Do you mind, guys, me in a quick interview or what?
It gotta be real quick because we actually got some.
No problem. So does this look... in the sky we're looking, does it look normal to you?
No, it do not.
Does it look like they're spraying on us?
They sprayed.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
What
Now,
you mean, like, what you
well, the government, you ever heard of like Agent Orange and stuff like that, where they spray Agent Orange on people?
Basically, they
Modify the weather, control the food, control the population. Now, if you look at this, look at it. That is not. Yeah, I'm 33 years old. Okay, when I was young, clouds were puffy. The sky was blue. If you look here, it looks like they're blocking the sun over here. You see this? It's disgusting, right? What is it going to take? I mean, we walk around, we see people. If I just say hi to people, they look at me like I'm crazy. What is it going to take for collectively for humanity to just embrace each other, love each other, and to pay attention to what's going on in the world? What is it going to take?
Being so stubborn, and for one, we got to stop believing everything the government tells us. Like,
Because most of it's 99.9% lies. Thanks a lot, you guys. Google chemtrails. What's up, buddy? Look up at the sky. When you look up at the sky, right? When you look up at the sky, does this look normal to you?
Huh?
Does that look like a normal cloud to you?
So this cloud right here?
Yeah, that cloud right there.
I look like a jet or a missile or something.
It looks like a plane. It looks like a plane deliberately sprayed this shit on people.
Yeah.
How about over here? When you look over towards the sun, you see all that right there?
Yeah.
What does that look like? Does it look like they're spraying on us? Does it look like a normal cloud?
That ain't no cloud, to be honest with you, what it look like.
Now here's the thing. I walk by a lot of people, right? People look at me like, dude's crazy, you know? But the thing is that no one wants to look up. If you were to come up with someone and say, hey, look, this isn't a normal cloud, people would think, you're out of your mind, right?
Right, you gotta make sense of it, you gotta explain it.
Exactly. So do you think that our government would actually spray shit on us? Do you trust them? Or do
I
you...
don't trust the government personally, just for the fact you don't know what they're doing undercover. You don't know what type of undercover hints they hiding from us from the media, what cover-ups they using. You don't really know unless they telling you and And you can't really trust what they tell you just for the fact you don't know whether it's a lie or the truth.
Right.
So from that being said,
You think of all the autistic kids with the vaccines and the stuff they put in our food, and you think of all the people who have asthma that have trouble breathing, and you look up at this crap in the sky. I mean,
polluting our air. I mean, how are we gonna breathe? How are we gonna live healthy if we gotta breathe the stuff and the toxins that's being dropped down on us, and which we're being lied upon?
Do you think? What do you think the goal is that they're doing it for?
Experiments.
Control the population, maybe?
Experiments, control the population.
Right.
That's what our heads think we going crazy, maybe.
Right.
Believe what they over us believe. Never know.
Thank you so much, my friend. And keep love in your heart, vibration in your heart, and don't let hate bring you down, because that's what they want. They want to commit. They want to put out mass chaos to have everyone getting all chaotic. They don't want people
to self-destruct.
They want the public to self-destruct. I mean, look at this. This is sickening, man.
This is nice, bro.
So keep your eye on the sky, man. Thank you so much. I mean, and this is just a few interviews that I'm going to be conducting, and I'm looking at, different angles of the sky. And as you can see, like when he's walking, he's looking up now, and that's what it takes. It takes us one person to get out, rescue your behind, and so people will say, well, he's crazy out on the streets by himself. But so what? One person can, here's a plane going by right here, because you can see it spraying. Now, if this was a contrail, it would evaporate. You wouldn't see this. You can see right here that it's spraying. I mean, they're continuously spraying around the sun, and in every major city, every state, this is happening. Philadelphia, New Jersey, California, England. This isn't just in Philadelphia. And I mean, what is it going to take for people to empower themselves? I don't know. Other than, hey, just get the word out and get it out with things that are going bad, but love, vibration is key, and that's really what we have to do, because there is no other way. Again, look at this. How is this normal? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of scan with my phone the sky. I'm going to come over here, and the sun is obviously right where this building is, but look at this. This is not. Now there's a plane right there. You see that plane? We're gonna zoom in on him. He's not spraying anything. You see? You can see it's not spraying anything. Just a normal plane. No contrails. Well, contrails obviously, but no chemtrails. Now you see over here, we've got this culprit right here spraying stuff. I mean, I would say about right here is where he's at. It's just this. You can see this as I'm filming. Okay? Now, the plane I just showed you beforehand, nothing was coming out of it. And again, where are they spraying at? Well, if I turn here, you see the sun. Right around the sun. And it's rough. It's rough because a lot of people aren't going to believe it. You understand? A lot of people are going to think that you're crazy. And they want us to think that if we speak out individually that we're insane. They want us to believe that, because then we don't empower ourselves. Then we don't get out of our couch. They want us to be comfortable with the junk that they give us in our food, and baby us, and have this computer and this iPod, and watch Miley Cyrus, and watch, mentality to where we don't want to empower ourselves to empower others. And as soon as you put in your mind that people are going to think you're completely insane, 99.9% of the time, no one's going to want to do anything about it because of that. But there's no other way but to actually get out and to say, I don't give a shit, I don't care. Because that's the only way. I mean, like I said, after I interviewed the one guy, he started looking up. Now he's going to start looking up, maybe go out, get himself a wireless mic, and start informing other people. Because that's what we need to do. Look at this. I mean, How much proof do you need? It's right in front of your faces, people. This is not normal. It's like the lady I interviewed. You know? At first she's like, well, I don't know. And then when you see the patterns, it's like, well, maybe there's something going on here. You know? Maybe there's something not normal that I'm looking at. And it's not normal. Whether they're controlling the weather for weather modification, whether it's to depopulate the planet because of the stuff they're spraying, it doesn't matter. We should have a say in what goes in our air. We should have a say in what we breathe. Unless they're just lazy and you don't care, and you figure, well, I'm lazy, I don't care. We're all gonna die anyway, so people just don't care. Hey, how you doing? And then that's what they want. They want you to not care. And as I always say, in any video I make, any radio show I go on, love is the highest vibration, no matter what happens. So we have to awaken as many as we can, not only to what's going on, but to the fact that love is key, and that is the best ultimate, escape from what is really going down. Hey, how are you today, sir?
I'm alright, how are you?
I have a question. I'm doing great. Real quick, when we get past these trees, does these clouds look normal to you? Take a peek. Now, I'm 33 years old. I've seen clouds for a long time. I'm with the media. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think? What do you think about these clouds, man?
What are you talking about? Chemtrails?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got
right.
lines, yeah.
You see where the sun is, obviously. You see it looks like they're covering the sun. Obviously, it's right in our face, but you have to ask yourself, why are they spraying in front of the sun? It's here. It's over here. Matter of fact, look right above us, dude. Wow. So, without you being on camera, because if you're camera shy, that's fine.
I don't want to be on camera.
All right, absolutely. So without being on camera, you're just talking, so your voice is going. What do you think? Do you think chemtrails are a conspiracy theorist, or do you think they're real?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of things that are happening in the world that we don't know about, and this could be one of them. Mm-hmm. The question becomes, what is being sprayed? If anything's being sprayed, what is it? Mm-hmm. So there's no telling. And is it healthy to ingest or inhale? Do you think that me and you and everyone else should have a choice whether or not, we breathe what they spray? Yeah.
You think so?
Well, I wouldn't say a choice. Well, we should at least be told. We should know.
We should be told what's going on.
What's going on.
All right, man. Thank you so much for your time, and keep love in your heart, because love is key. And see, that's what it's about, folks. It's just about getting out and interacting with people. Now, you're going to see in this video that when I come up to people are just like, you can't even say hello to people in the streets. I don't know if that's just a city thing, but, people are just in a hypnotic state. They have been hypnotized for a very long time, and, it's all about trying to get them out of it. Trying to, like they say, wake them up. Whether people say it's too late or not, I don't really care. I don't care. All I care about is the now, and all I care about is the love vibration to let people know, hey, look, things are pretty screwed up, but there's a way out. Back to the sky. Back to the sky where people think it's normal to be sprayed on like bugs, pretty much like roaches. And you can see right here the line, and obviously you can see the X formation where it goes like this, where it goes like this. This is horrible. It's just horrible. How are you? I mean, this is horrible. And like the guy just walks by me and laughs because he sees it. It's nothing. Even if people, a lot of times, even if people say, how you guys doing today? I have a quick question. I'm 33 myself, I look up at the sky, I know what a cloud looks like. When we look up at the sky right here, does this look normal to you? Everybody, does this look normal to you?
I'm above ground, so I don't care.
Well, here's the thing. What goes up comes down, obviously, right? So I mean, if you look over here, you see the lines being sprayed over here. Does it look normal to you?
Nah, not really. I see jet streams.
You see jets? Well, I mean, if contrails disappear.
They do.
If a plane goes,
I agree with you there.
if a plane goes by, contrails, you know, they disappear. So I mean,
That's all I see. Jet streams. But I see what you're talking about here.
I see the jet coming right here, 2 of them right now.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Oh, the 3 of them.
yeah, 3 of them exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you look at the patterns, you know, you see like an X pattern and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anybody knows what time they open?
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Keep love vibration in your heart.
Thanks a lot. Okay, you got 2 hours.
Yeah, there's the X. I mean, some of this is just undeniable facts. You know, this is just stuff that if you just come up to the normal individual and say, think for a minute, not what you're told to think, but just open your eyes and think. And when you do that, when you open your eyes and you use your mind and you think for yourself, you may be surprised what you see. And then when you find out what you see, what will it take to empower other people? To raise their consciousness and their awareness of what's going on. Because that's what we're going to do. That's what I plan on doing. Because there's no other choice. You can't know what's going on. You can't know what's going on and then do nothing. Because then, in my opinion, if you know what's going on and you do nothing, you're just as guilty as the ones who do. You sit at home, you argue, chemtrails are this, chemtrails are that, GMOs are this, GMOs are fake. People actually claim that that's the case. But those type of people that do that and do nothing, you're just as bad as the ones doing it. And that may be harsh, that may not sound right, but that's how I feel. Again, you can see the X. You can see it here, you can see it here. This is Paul Wesley, aka Princetruthchaser. Chemtrails in the skies, open up your eyes, part 6. Keep love in your heart, always. Hold the ones you love close to you. No matter how dark and how bad things seem, there's always room for light. And if you take a candle and you put it in a dark room, it will light up that room. So keep love and light in your heart until the next video. But those type of people that do that and do nothing, you're just as bad as the ones doing it. And that may be harsh, that may not sound right, but that's how I feel. Again, you can see the X. You can see it here, you can see it here. This is Paul Wesley, aka Princetruthchaser. Chemtrails in the skies, open up your eyes, part 6. Keep love in your heart, always. Hold the ones you love close to you. No matter how dark and how bad things seem, there's always room for light. And if you take a candle and you put it in a dark room, it will light up that room. So keep love and light in your heart until the next video. Looks like we're being poisoned, they're spraying, and especially around the sun. So what I want to do is I want to get a clear view of where they're poisoning at. Chemtrails, it's
Chemtrails.
you know what a chemtrail is? Well, how is that not a chemtrail? Can you explain that? You can clearly see it. You can see it right here. The lines in the sky. You're telling me this isn't a chemtrail? I mean, this is how asleep people are. He said, and see, that's the thing, is people say it's not a chemtrail, but when you ask what it is, they have no idea. Explain to me what a chemtrail is. Explain to me, if it's not a chemtrail, what you're actually seeing in the sky. Because it sure as hell isn't a cloud. Doesn't look like a cloud, it's not puffy. Probably. You don't know what a normal cloud looks like? I don't know if you want to call this genocide or what you would call this, but to actually go ahead and call this normal is ridiculous. Because it's not normal. There's something totally wrong with what's going on right now. I mean, this can be seen on Doppler radars. This can be seen pretty much anywhere you go. And it's just a matter of getting off our couches and doing something about it. How is this normal? It's not. Again, take a look. Hey sir, how you doing today? Look up at the sky. Does that cloud look normal to you? Does that look like normal clouds or not? Huh? It looks beautiful? It doesn't, I know. You see it? How you doing, sir? Look up at the sky. Does that look normal to you? You don't care. You're being sprayed on. And he's like, not really. Again, this is just the ignorance. How you doing today, sir? Look up at the sky real quick. Does this look normal to you? Look up at the clouds. Does that look normal?
Yeah, what's going on?
You can't see that they're spraying in the sky? And why are they concentrating around where the sun is? We're going to have some answers. I'm going to do some interviews. We're going to get down to it. We look here. Here's the sun. And you can clearly see this crap that they're spraying on us. If you look in the sky, I mean, it's horrible. How can people deny this? I have no idea. This is, you know, God don't, what do they say? God don't make straight lines. So, it's just simple things like this is horrible. Hey, how are you today? I'm with the media. I have a question for you. Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home.
Why don't you look up in the sky? Does that look like a normal cloud to you? Look, does that look normal to you?